class today. Today we'll be continuing with models that we had begun yesterday, verbs and models. Today we'll be doing part 2. So yesterday we had learned about the auxiliary verbs. Remember, two kinds of auxiliary verbs. One is primary and the other is modal auxiliaries. I had given you a short homework to do to write sentences based on primary auxiliaries. Yes, today also I'm sending you some very less short homework. Please do that. I had explained about the 12 in number. How many auxiliaries are there? There are 12, out of which 3 are primary and the rest are all modal auxiliaries. We had done that. We had also done about primary being able to stand on their own, but modals cannot stand on their own. They need the help of the main verb. I'm again doing a recap in the coming up videos. Okay. So we also learned about the conceptions of the mind, what the mind thinks. That only you have to think about when you're putting modals. We had learned about 4 conceptions of the mind, that is ability, possibility, permission and obligation. I'm explaining that again in the video. Please look at the video. I'm sure at least something you will learn from the video. If you are planning on reading the book yourself and doing it, okay, you're welcome. But I think that these videos may help you. You may think that it may not help. Yes, but I feel that it can help you to some extent. Reading yourself also helps you, but when you listen to something, that may also help you. So you can become better. If you're good, fine, but always there is room for betterment. You can always become better. Yes, so I'm trying my best with my videos, so please have a look at it. Okay, please continue watching this video. So welcome back to this class. Today we'll be doing verbs, modals, part 2. Verbs, modals, part 2. Yesterday we had done all this. This is all a recap of what we had done yesterday. Yes, recap. Number 1. An auxiliary is a helping verb. I am going to school. They are eating apples. He is a good boy. These are 3 sentences. I am going to school. Okay. Now the word am. They are eating apples. The word are. He is a good boy. What is the auxiliary here? Is. Okay. Now looking at sentence number 1. I am going to school. Am is the auxiliary verb. It's a helping verb. It helps. It helps who? It helps the, yes, it helps the main verb, that is going. Going is your main verb. Yes, am is your helping verb. They are eating apples. Are auxiliary verb, it's helping. Eating, eating is your main verb. Okay, so they are eating apples. Are is your auxiliary verb, am is your auxiliary verb. These 2 sentences. Okay, they are helping the main verb. Now look at this last sentence. He is a good boy. Where is the verb? Is there another verb here? Where is the verb? There is no verb. So is the only verb here, which is the helping verb. But because there is no other verb here, this becomes your main verb. Is becomes your main verb. Is the boss here. Yes, is the boss. Here, am is helping, going. Going is the boss. Main verb. Here, eating is the boss. And am and are just helping the main verbs. Here, there is no other verbs. That is why is becomes your main verb. Alright. So auxiliary verbs can be used, auxiliary primary can be used as a helping verb or as a main verb. Now we also learned yesterday about auxiliaries having or being 12 in number. Be, do and have are primary auxiliaries. We had done this yesterday. Yes. Can, may, shall, will, must, ought, used to, need and dare are modals. Modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. There are total 12 in number, out of which 3 are primary. Now coming to number 3, auxiliaries are of 2 kinds, primary and modals. Primary can also stand alone.
Models cannot stand alone. See here, this one is standing alone. So they can stand alone. He is a good boy. Is, so primary have the strength to stand alone. But these, they cannot stand alone. They need the help of a main verb. And here eat is your main verb. She should eat good food. She should eat good food. So I cannot say she should good food. I have to put eat. Without eat, this sentence will be meaningless. So your should will go to waste. Yes, so goes also for all these words. All these words are really helping words. They need main verbs. Without main verbs, they have no meaning. Okay, so she should eat good food. This is your main verb, and should is your modal verb. Modal auxiliary. Is it clear? I hope you understand this. Now coming to the next page. This also we have done yesterday. This is also a quick recap. Primary auxiliaries can change their form according to the number and person of the subject. According to the number means singular plural. A person means first person, second person, third person. Okay. Now, so don't forget this. Primary auxiliaries can change their forms. They, he, I, he, and he. So these are all your number, people. And these are your auxiliary verbs. They, he, I, he, and he. These are subjects. Yes, now because we have they, so we have to put are. So are, or we can put were, because of they is a plural number, more than one. They are going to school, or they were going to school. He is going to school. He, because it is because it is he. I am going to school. He was going to school. Auxiliary, and this is main. He is in school now. Did you understand this? He is in school. Now here we have only the auxiliary verb. There is no other main verb. So is automatically becomes your main verb. Right? Modal auxiliaries express conceptions of the mind. It means what is there in your mind and what you want to speak about. We have done this yesterday. They speak about ability, possibility, permission, and obligation. Conceptions, ability, to be able to do something. Possibility, it may rain tomorrow. Permission, may I come in? Or obligation, you should take your medicines. You should study well. Now for ability, we have can and could. For possibility, we have may and might. Okay. For permission, we have may, might, can, and could. These can be permission. May I come in? Might I go out? Can you give me your box? And for obligation, we have must, ought, have to, and should. Yes, is it clear? I hope it is clear, all of you. If you have doubts, you ask me, okay? So don't forget ability, possibility, permission, and obligation. These 4 concepts. Now coming to next one. Main thing of today, will. Positive, will not, and won't. Negative. Won't is the contracted or short form of will not. Will not and won't mean the same. Just that one is full form, one is contracted form, and this is negative. Okay, will not and won't is negative, will is positive. Now how is will used? Will is used to express sure future with second and third person. Second and third person, sure future. Something that will happen in future, sure. Yes, so we use only with second and third person. I and we, it is not used with I and we, it is used with you, he, she, it, and they. This you is second person, and he, she, it, they is third person. She will be in her office tomorrow. She will be. Be is your verb here, main verb, and will is your modal verb. Number 2, the chief minister will lay the foundation stone. Lay is your main verb, and will is your modal verb. The chief minister means the third person. It stands for he. Instead of saying he, we give a name to the subject, and same way she. So you, he, she, it, and they. Okay. Number B, to express willingness, intention, promise and determination with the first person I and we. I and, just now I told you I and we is not used with will. Yes, but it depends on what you want to say. Sometimes we can use it to express willingness, intention, promise and determination with the first person. We can use I and we when you want to show these conceptions or when you want to show these different kinds of feelings. Okay. Now let's go for the examples. I and we. This is first person. Okay, I and we is always first person. For example, I will lend you my coat. Willingness, intention. I plan to lend you my coat. I will lend you my coat. I am willing to lend you my coat. I have planned to lend you my coat. Then I will use will. Okay, then next one. I will write to you. Promise. I promise I will write to you. That means your intentions, you have promised. Next one. I will find out the truth. That is determination. I will find out the truth. That shows determination. So it depends on the sentences that you want to write, and it is to express all these willingness, intention, promise, determination with the first person. It's what's there in your mind. This is what is called conception of the mind. Okay, so I hope it is clear. So I and we is for first person, and here it is used with second and third person only. I and we is not used, but it's used with you, he, she, it and they. And here it is to express willingness, intention, promise, determination with the first person, I and we. It's clear? Coming to the next page. To express a characteristic, habit, assumption, invitation or request and insistence. Insistence means to insist. I will do it. When you insist something. Characteristic habit is a habit that one has. Assumption is to assume something, or an invitation, you invite or you make a request or you insist on something. No, I want to have it. I will have it. When you insist on something. Will you please lend me your car? You're making a request. Will you please lend me your car? A dog will guard the house. A dog will guard the house. This is a characteristic habit as dogs guard the house. It is a universal truth. A dog will guard the house. Next, she will be here soon. Assumption. Yes, I assume she will be here soon. She will be here soon. He will not listen to the doctor's advice. Insistence. Oh, no chance. He will not listen to the doctor's advice. There is what we use, insistence. Okay, he will not listen to the doctor's advice. So this is the characteristic, habit, assumption, invitation or request and insistence. This is how will is used. Okay, so please have a look at this. And the number one is a interrogative. Okay. Coming to note, will is never used with the first person in the interrogative. Will is never used with the first person in the interrogative. If it is a question mark, you cannot use will. Now look at these two sentences. Will I come to your house? Shall I come to your house? Now which of these two is correct? Which of these? Will I come to your house or shall I come to your house? Will is never used with the first person in the interrogative. Both these sentences are interrogative sentences. Both are ending. So first one is wrong. Will cannot be used with I in the first person if it is an interrogative sentence. Shall I come to your house? This is correct. I can say, shall I come to your house? But I cannot say, will I come to your house? But be very careful. It has to be an interrogative sentence. Otherwise, will can be used with I. Now, your homework here you have frame 5 sentences with a negative form of will. Frame 5 sentences. I have given you homework yesterday. Frame 5 sentences with the primary auxiliaries. Remember, any of the primary auxiliaries, frame 5 sentences I gave you yesterday. And today you're going to frame sentences with the negative form of will. Now, in the video, I have told you what is the negative form of will. So, you should know it. Yes, you should know how to do it. Negative form of will. I will not repeat this. So only 5 sentences you have to prepare from here with the negative form of will and submit to me tomorrow. I think by tomorrow you will be able to finish this. So in total you have 10 sentences to complete. Okay. So take care. Bye bye.